morning. Folks are checking in pretty early here. That's good. I see Dave Van Allen on YouTube, Keith Shaw, Rhonda Scott Merrick, Steve Edelman, Marlene Burke, Cozy Sheridan, my good friend, who's going to be on Tuesday, Mike Schnabel up in the Lehigh Valley, Warren and Janelle, Carol Pred, Steve Walker, Bob McKenna, Michael Tierson, Aretta and Ron, all here. And as folks are hurrying right in, we can get right to it. First, a little clinking. I'm clinking with cool, clear water this morning. There's the clinkophonic mug. I clink you. We think about our good buddy, the Kokomo Kid, when we clink, because he was the one who initiated that process. And there is a Charlie picture. Charlie is right behind me here, and I'm hoping he'll stick around for one of the songs later, because I want to check out whether he'll do something for us. But I haven't tried it. It'll be an experiment. And Jeanette Hubner's here, Tom Dietz, Katha and David, Lori Payne, Denny Oliver, Rhonda Scott Merrick, Donna Bergman, Slim Edelman, David Arthur Ratcliffe, Diane Desmond up in Vermont, Jim Greco here almost on time, really amazing, and Audrey Bernheimer, and there we go. So the Charlie picture, and then we'll get right into the music. There he is. That's just a few minutes ago in the backyard. He wasn't exactly marauding or rampaging, but he was, checking out the area. That's my boy. And so first up today, this is a request by the Salisbury Girls, a.k.a. Lori Payne and Kit Serikaku. And it is an old Ian and Sylvia song. For strong winds that blow lonely, 7 seas that run high, all these things that don't change, come what may. But our good times are all gone, and I'm bound for moving on. I'll look for you if I'm ever back this way. I think I'll go out to Alberta. The weather's good there in the fall. I got some friends that I could go to working for. Still, I wish you'd change your mind if I asked you one more time. But we've been through that 100 times or more. For strong winds that blow lonely, 7 seas that run high, all these things that don't change, come what may. But our good times are all gone, and I'm bound for moving on. I'll look for you if I'm ever back this way. If I get there before the snow flies, and if things are going good, you could meet me if I sent you out the fare. But by then it would be winter. There ain't much for you to do, and those winds sure can blow cold away out there. For strong winds that blow lonely, 7 seas that run high, all those things that don't change, Come what may, but our good times, they are all gone, and I'm bound for moving on. I'll look for you if I'm ever back this way. You know, I barely remember it these days, but back in 1968, my friends Karen Cully and Marty Goldsmith and I, at Thanksgiving break, it was right around this time of year, hitchhiked to New York City. We had never been, and we were stuck around Kent, and there was nothing to do, so we said, Marty, who was always a shit disturber, said, hey, I'm going to hitchhike to New York, and then, oh, there goes the boy. He hears somebody is running some kind of electrical or a mechanical thing. I wish you could see him. He's like that. Anyhow, we went to New York, and we actually went to I think it was the bitter end, and we saw Ian and Sylvia. They were the only deal we could find around there. We may have a little Charlie disturbance here. Anyhow, next up is an instrumental. Now, David Arthur Radcliffe requested this as a song, but I'm sorry, David, I don't sing this, but I do play it. And it is, I'm going to go this way since Charlie's not there anymore. I'll be over here. Charlie, calm down, buddy. You'll recognize this immediately. Wrong fret. That's why I'm struggling. You probably recognize it already. Whoa. Sweet Georgia Brown. Still keeping an eye on Charlie. I don't know if he's going to explode again or not. So that was a landmark arrangement for me when I was about 20. I sat in the student union at Kent State instead of going to classes, and figured out how to, first of all, how to play the bass line. And then how to play the melody. And then how to do them together. So and then finally I had to actually write it out in time and be able to syncopate it. So it went. Drop down an octave here. To get it all to fit. Tell him, Charlie. Hey, bud. Anyhow, that's the way I did it. So, that will be that. Now I'm going to play you. So I want to talk a little bit about my friend Cheryl Wheeler, and a lot of you have probably heard Cheryl. She's a wonderful singer-songwriter, and also one of the funniest, most hilarious people on the planet. Oh, good, Charlie, you stay there. And we just heard from her sister on Facebook recently that she's kind of off the road for a while now and dealing with issues of addiction and alcoholism, which she's been fighting for years. And I was so sorry to hear this. But I had the good fortune, I got to play with, back her up on guitar a few times. And she would always let me back her up on this song because she knew that we had shared a lot of discussion about our dogs, our mutual dogs. So this was a song which she would invite me up on stage to back her up on when she came into Sellersville. And I've always thought of it as a kind of a song for a woman to sing, but screw that, I like it and I'm going to sing it too. It's not really specifically, it's not gender specific. If I were maybe a wolf or a dog, I wouldn't have to speak, wouldn't have to talk. I'd eat my dinner and go for a walk and howl at the moon. And if I were laying there just like you, curled up the way dogs do, I dream that you're dreaming too, and howl at the moon. Howl at the moon. Howl at the moon. And if I could carry your speckle and white, sleep so sound and wake so nice, I'd keep real close to my own advice and howl at the moon. Now you know something that I don't know. You go places that I can't go. You lift your head when the breezes blow to voices older than time. I'll keep you close, or I'll like you near. I touch your head, pull your ear, and watch you resting while I sit here and howl at the moon. Howl at the moon. Howl at the moon. want you resting while I sit here and howl at the moon. So now we'll try an experiment. Charlie, come here. Charlie, come. Come. Come on. No, come here. Sit. Can you see him at all? Yeah. Ow! 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 No, you're not going to howl. I think Suki used to howl, but Charlie apparently is not. Okay, you're a good boy. Okay, you can go lay down now. You can't stay here for the rest of the show. So it's time for the announcements. I'm the only one howling and looking like a fool here. So we'll get to the announcements here. There are invisibles, as always. George Young, Joel Biget, Judith Fox, Mario Prue. And there is a PayPal link, as there always is, and a Venmo link. And the guitars today, this is the Gibson 1933 Gibson LOO. And I mentioned the other day that Cozy said she might be looking into Jeff Bartley's. And I haven't heard back from Cozy. Cozy, let me know what happened about that if you're actually going to pursue it. Because I'm terribly curious, and I always love to hear that people are buying guitars, and especially if they aren't me, because I've got enough guitars. And I see we have Jackie Damsky's here, Rhonda Scott Merrick, I think I said hi to, and Mike Schnabel. Dwight Shoemate, who's out there in Cabot, Arkansas. Zeus is the German Shepherd who belongs to Dwight's son. And Mark Steele is here, and let me see if anyone else I missed. Jeanette Pasqua, Bunny Barnes, Deb Leiby Clark, Kathy Marzik, Amy Roach, Peter Zerblis. Hi, Peter. Peter's a Sam W. old hand. Rob Horowitz. Hi, Rob. Haven't seen you in a while. And Lori Payne, of course. Kenneth Jones from Marietta, Georgia. Robin Gray is here from the heart of Chicago. And if I'm missing any of you, I'm sorry. Jeff Blumenthal, hey. And my good friend Rita Rubin. And Michael Miller. Cindy Dinsmore up there at Godfrey Daniels in Bethlehem. And Linda Worster, and Tim G. from Detroit, and Connie Copy from Philly. And I think I said hi to Michael Tierson, but I'll say hi again. He can get it twice. And Keith Shaw, Diane Desmond. I think I got you all. If I missed anybody, Sharon Lee, Dave Mason in Scotland. Good to see you all. Mike Verbeek, if I missed anybody, I apologize, but the show must go on. Anyhow, so this is the 33 LOO, and then I will shortly be playing, actually I will be right now playing, so I can switch guitars and show you. This is actually the guitar which formerly belonged to Dwight Shoemate, which he traded me for my we kind of jointly, serially owned the Parker Flies and the Martin OM18s, but this is a 2014 Martin OM18, and I don't know what I did with my flat pick, but I will have one here in a moment. So the schedule is that I will be on right now. Monday, somebody will be on. Somebody will tell you who they are. Tuesday, Cozy and Charlie will be on at 10:30 doing their wonderful stream, which I'm always happy if I get a chance to listen to, which I don't always because I'm an acupunk sometimes. And then Wednesday, I'll be back at 3 p.m. for the pre-Thanksgiving show. So then in terms of live gigs, Bunny Barnes and Kurt Lippy and I will be at the Sellersville Theater January 18th. So it's a little ways out, but there's already a link. Go to st94.com and you can find us on the schedule for January 18th, and you can buy your tickets if you live nearby. And hopefully that'll happen. We'll see some people there. Went over there the other day and saw Pierre Ben Suzanne, and then got to go say hi to him. Bunny was opening for him. This one's from Fred Neil. This old world won't ever change the way that it's been, and all the ways of war won't change it back again. I've been searching for the dolphin in the sea. Sometimes I wonder, do you ever think of me? I'm not the one to tell the world how to get along. I only know that peace will come when all hate is gone. I've been searching for the dolphin in the sea. Sometimes I wonder, do you ever think of me? Sometimes I think about Saturday's Child and all about the times when we were running wild. I've been searching for the dolphin in the sea. Sometimes I wonder, will you ever think of me? The Dolphins by the late, great Fred Neil. And we are going to move this. There is a great biography of Fred Neil, which I've mentioned on here before, written by a guy who I became friends with, a guy named Peter Neff. Really, the story of his life is really interesting. It's just Peter did a whole lot of research, and he found out a lot of stuff about Fred Neil that was hitherto unknown, and explained some of his eccentricity. So I would go get that book. It's called The Bag I'm In, I think. But he was, among other things, was kind of one of the first people who invited the young Bob Dylan up on stage at Cafe Wha. And also just a wonderful songwriter and an amazing singer. So the next one up, this is written by Carl Perkins, but not the Carl Perkins you think. No, it wasn't written by Carl Perkins. That's a different one. This is written by Duke Jordan. And that probably has something to do with the fact that it's called Jordu. Just lost it there. There we go. Jordu by Duke Jordan. So, did I say everything I was supposed to say? I think I did. So I thank you for joining me. I'm going to do one more for you. This is an original, and it's one that I have to remind myself of fairly continuously. So if I help by reminding you of it as well, that would be nice too. Now life can throw you some curves, and things don't always turn out right. Everybody has the blues sometimes. Nobody wins every fight. So if you're feeling gloomy about all that you have lost, just be glad that you had it when it's time to pay the cost. Just repeat after me. My life is not a tragedy. Now maybe you've lost that love, or time took your loved ones away. You know, even if you're the last man standing, well, you too will fall one day. Now I started as a baby, and I grew to be a man. If I end up as an old dog, I guess I'll understand. And when I look into the mirror, that old man will agree. My life is not a tragedy. I've been down so many pathways. You know, I've seen it all. I'm not gonna let myself get all low down when my back's against the wall. So if hard times descend on you and dark clouds are overhead, you know, you better just grab right on to living before they declare you dead. Well, if you find that you're suffering from a bad case of the blues, you gotta get up in the morning and adjust your attitude. Just repeat after me. My life is not a tragedy. My life is not a tragedy. You know, our lives can sometimes feel a little bit like a tragedy, especially when we forget about all the good times we had when we were young. But in the great scheme of things, my life is not a tragedy. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Okay, so thank you for joining me. Much love to all you guys, and I see Susie Burke's here. Came in late. Well, you can always listen afterwards, Susie. I hope you're doing well. And Mel Green, and let me see who else I might have missed. I think I said hi to Denny Oliver. Most of you I already said hi to. Anyhow, I love you all. I'm so glad to have this community here. And I should mention, we will have a Zoom meeting on the 28th of December, between Christmas and New Year's. That Sunday after my concert, we'll do a Zoom meeting. And I will put info on that on the Denizens page. And if any of you are regulars here but are not on the Denizens page, then email me, Raleigh@RaleighBrown.com, and I'll send you an invite. Because there's people who have come in. The Denizens page has been around now for 4 or 5 years, probably. And there's some of you who have not signed on to it. So I thank you again. I will sing you a little mantra. I think I'll sing it in B flat. B flat is a good key for me to sing in. And Charlie is laying here. I almost want to sing "Howl at the Moon" again, so that if you were lying there all curled up, just like a dog does, you know. So, be happy and be healthy. Be brave and be calm. Be kind. It's a snap. And if you get cranky, take a nap. So thanks again for joining me. You can hear Cozy and Charlie do a great set Tuesday morning at 10:30, and I will be back on Wednesday. And much love to you all. And now Charlie is going to get to go to the park. Bye-bye.